Christians worship the enemy of God, not God. If you can read, which you probably can't if you're a religious person, the book says God has a chosen people. And the book uses my image as they come and call me God. Um, and they're not going to do that in front of you because they're some lying, manipulative, scumbag motherfuckers. They're not going to put me on media and be like, well, God's back because, you know what, the Christians, they're following devils. Um, yeah, because my whole plan was to get rid of those people. So they're not going to put God on, they're not going to tell you anything about God. Well, what they do is they take my image. Somehow these people know, like they've written like, I don't know, like 8 religions with my image. I don't think they know anything. I think it's part of the backstory, but the game gives, there's like some personalities, a few words, sentences for each individual on the planet they get. So the game does really whatever it wants. It'll create whatever image it wants. I only meet, there's probably only like 100,000 things it has to create because I only meet like 100,000 things while I'm here. But, so it doesn't have to work too hard. But anyways, so they use my image. They come and call me God behind closed doors because they're cowards and they're not going to come put me on TV. They've wrecked my life and destroyed my life. Fucking. And, so, yeah, the person they're telling you is God, they're also telling you worships them, and they're terrorizing and stalking him. And so the Christians go worship and give all their money to them, my eternal enemies, the greatest threat to mankind, the only species on this planet I've met who's trying to separate me from the other races on this planet and make sure they have me to themselves, and they wreck and derail my life and drug me. And, they're trying to force me into a whole bunch of stuff like child orgies when I was a child, right? And now that I'm older, there is some children coming around me and who look like gray skin, black eye, black hair, afro, having beady-eyed devils. They all look exactly the same. Fauci's green, but Bill Gates is mentally retarded. That is the thing. When we forced them to write a backstory, they didn't write anything. When we wrote a backstory saying they rewrote it, it says they're cursed. Okay, so Koopa's cursed in the game. The Goombas are cursed. The dragons are cursed by God because they look ugly, and that way to kill them and shit. But, yeah. Christians are worshiping devils. They're not worshiping fucking the God, the person on this planet creating things. They're worshiping devils who, in fact, are showing you my picture and saying I'm God. But they are, in fact, the devils who I have called for their extermination and shit. For what? The things they've done to God. God threw everything away, and they took that, and they said, "Oh, don't worry, that's nothing. We prevented you." They were the ones in the way from that going anywhere. They said we did that to protect you, because no one needs to know you're God. It's like literally like, well, they're saying that they're writing books and showing my pictures and shit, saying I'm God. Okay, so Christians are mentally ill individuals. Satanists, not as mentally ill because they think it's a joke, but they still worship the same shit. Science people, come on. NASA works with Santa Claus. You're mentally ill. What you need is your forced COVID injections, don't you, bro? I wonder who did that. Oh, wait a minute, it was them. See, they always cover me up, too, when I do things. It's like, I'm like, fuck them all. Fucking show them their own medicine and shit. And then there's Fauci. Fauci created it. And then they come to me behind closed doors, and they're like, you did that because you're God. they be all scared acting too. They say, "Man, what are you doing? Oh my god. Ow. What's happening, bro?" I said, "God damn." You know, in reality, like, until you kill them, we won't know anything. And until we kill the people worshiping them, we won't be able to kill them. So we have a long list here to go. And I think these wars kicking off are excellent at getting this list narrowed down to who we have to start interrogating what's going on this earth. And how come God has to fucking sit around and be terrorized by the devils on this planet and shit? The God thing is I left for a long time and then I came back. Because I came back because the world turned to pure trash. So if you want to know why trash exists on this planet, don't ask questions like why war exists, because war is going to be used to clean up the trash on this planet. Fucking why does death exist? No one wants fucking humans. First of all, it's fake. It's all fake. Come on, get your NPC mind out of your TV. Start questioning why you've done nothing your whole life but watch TV. 800,000 hours. Living beings can't do the same thing for more than like a few hundred hours and shit. Okay, COVID wasn't real. Worshipping people God cursed in the name of God. Donating money to the people I've cursed. Because they taken my image and made it into religion. You're literally funding the terrorist criminal cartel that I'm supposed to be here to protect you from. And that makes you one of them, so I'm supposed to be here to protect the world from you. This time's short. This time's real short. Do you not see what's happening? We only got like 3 years left before most things on this planet are gone, I'm assuming. But whatever. What am I talking to, a fucking toaster or some shit? That's all there's ever been here, isn't it? When I create humans, it's not a fucking human, is it? You can't create humans. We manipulate their minds into thinking they're useless but fucking rodent vaginas. Had another one. No, what planet will we allow most of these people to have another one? None. What is this, like the planet of waste where people sin? People who shouldn't breed so they don't have to kill them and their children or something? No. It's a fake game world. That's why I'm God, and then everyone else on the planet is worshipping the demons who use my image to try to fucking say, worship them and give them money. And no one worshiping me and giving me money. These devils give me a few cents every now and then. Fucking, I want cents. I want a shotgun. I want some cyanide pills. I want to get hit with a nuke. I want to be blown the fuck up with like 10 pounds of C4. God doesn't want your fucking free handouts. Fucking. And God doesn't get your free handouts. You're giving them to my fucking enemies who just fucking, you helped destroy my life in the COVID shit. And everyone fucking involved in that too. Devils, like, no wonder the book I wrote before I came here said that fucking everyone, pretty much everyone dies right here soon and shit. I never even questioned that. I was just always like, oh, if God thinks they're trash, they gotta die. And then they come to me with the balls to be like, you're God. It's like, why would you even say that? Like, why don't you go home and spend your last few seconds of life, like, having sex with your dog like you normally do? And wouldn't that be more fun than just, like, begging and pleading for an existence that's not gonna happen for you and shit? Fuck, dude. I'm so tired of this and these fucking beasts on this planet and shit. Fucking torturing me here. I'm God and they're torturing and trapping me here and using their manipulation signal to your neck.